She was sitting on a groin and letting her feet dangle in the water. There was something about her that seemed strange. Upon closer inspection, I noticed that she was wearing a very old-fashioned dress that reached down to her ankles. Why was she sitting on the beach in a long dress? She had brown, loose hair that hung far over her shoulders, and she seemed very delicate and fragile. I couldn't look away anymore. Something fascinating emanated from her, so I stayed quiet and observed her. The girl sat there completely motionless and stared out at the sea, as if she were looking for something. I tried to see what she was expecting, but I couldn't discover anything. Suddenly, she turned her face toward me and looked at me with big eyes. Her gaze seemed sad. I smiled at her, but she turned back toward the sea. Should I go over to her? Should I speak to her? I made up my mind to walk over and talk to her, but as I stood up to go in her direction, she was suddenly gone. As if struck by lightning, I stood there. Where had she gone? I looked in both directions along the beach, but saw only a few people with dogs and children playing. Seagulls circled above shells that had been washed ashore. The shivering subsided as the warmth returned. A strange feeling crept over me. Had I only imagined the girl? After making sure several more times that she truly was nowhere to be seen, I walked back to my bicycle. On the way home, I couldn't get her sad face out of my head. When I arrived home, my mother had already returned from work and prepared something to eat. While we were eating, I told her about my encounter at the beach. She couldn't explain where the girl had disappeared to either. I decided to return to the beach the next day to look for her. That night, I slept restlessly and had a frightening dream. Thank you so much for listening to my story. It truly means a lot to me. So stay tuned and follow for part 3.